Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm your grim grinning host Blake, and today I've promised you that I would show you guys the room, the office, the setup, whatever you guys want to call it. I promised you guys that I would share that with you so that you guys can see all the little things that make me me, all the things that I have prominently displayed in this room, shows all my interests and all the things that I want to portray on this channel. So I want to show you guys that. It's a little different now that I'm showing you this room because there's no ambient lighting. You're getting this harsh white light that I have from the light on the ceiling fan, and it's a little bit more of a relaxed video. I'm literally just in my comfortable clothing with my Mickey t-shirt and my shorts and a hat. But yeah, you guys are usually sitting right here, seeing the bookshelf, the Funko Pops, the desk, all that other stuff, and ambient lighting and stuff like that. But now you guys are gonna get to see all points of views, the stuff that you don't see in regular videos. So before I hop into all the other things, I kind of want to get one thing out of the way because it is kind of an eyesore. So first things first, I have a projector. I like to project it on the wall that you see behind me in the regular videos, which is right here. There's some stuff that I like to watch that Caroline doesn't really like to watch, so whenever I'm watching those things, I'll come in here and I will, put it on the projector, and I'll watch stuff while she's out there doing whatever it is she wants to do. So yeah, that's why I have that. But the eyesore part of it is I don't have like a stand for it. I was gonna put something on the wall, like a shelf or something, to kind of have it aimed directly where I want it to be, but I don't have that. So I kind of had to put it on top of this mini fridge, on top of this box, and on top of this D&D book. So I kind of just have all that stuff just chilling here right now, just so I can have the projector. And it's obviously what you guys sat on whenever I recorded the first video. And I've got the internet stuff over there. It's really messy over here, and eventually I'm gonna get this cleared up. But I just wanted to kind of get that out of the way so I can show you the more neater, the cooler stuff. The first thing I wanted to go over is all the wall art that I have, as you guys can probably see in the background. I'm really a fan of, decorating the walls with some sort of like frame pictures and stuff like that. And the first things that you guys can't see in the videos is my Marvel poster, 3D poster type frame picture things. I'm a big fan of like all superheroes almost, but Marvel really does hold a special place in my heart, as that's kind of what I got into first. Spider-Man is my favorite Marvel character, so he's chilling right here. As you can see, it's kind of like a 3D type thing. It looks like this was kind of stuck on the glass itself, Spider-Man was, and then behind him is more of the poster type stuff behind it. Same goes for Captain America right here and Hulk right there. It really makes it kind of pop out, and it kind of looks like, or it's supposed to, but it definitely looks like Hulk is holding up, the title. The thing about this Captain America one here is when I was living with my dad, I hung this up on the wall and I don't think I secured it properly. And I remember I was downstairs and I heard this thud. So I like went upstairs like, what the heck is that? And this had fallen off the wall, and you can kind of see the damage it caused right here in the corner. Kind of broke the frame. I tried to super glue it. I did the best I could, but honestly, I don't think you would see it unless you're actually looking for it. But I see it every day, and mainly that's just because it's mine, and it's just a reminder of how I didn't secure something properly, because I'm not the handiest of handyman. The next thing I want to show you guys is this one right here. A family friend painted this. I love The Walking Dead. Glenn was my favorite character, so I got to I got to choose the quote. I really appreciate her making this for me. It's a great painting. This is the longest wall art I've had out of everything. This is the one I've had for the longest out of all. But so yeah, you guys can't see that in the videos, but I love that thing. It's canvas. It's obviously it's a painting. Then I've got this little guy right here. You guys can't see him in the videos, but I got this at Hobby Lobby. They're always having some sort of kind of deal or sale or whatever, but I got this one and that one in a buy one get one 50% off, and they're like the 3D things too. It looks like I might be, kind of a geek for 3D things, but honestly, not really. I mean, I like them, but I didn't really grab them because they were 3D. They just kind of happened that way. But yeah, this is awesome. Oops. So yeah, we got Grogu eating whatever they called that in Star Wars. Yeah, I'll move on over here too. Since we're on the topic of Star Wars, we got this picture you guys can see in the videos. We got Han, Obi-Wan, Luke, and I almost said Leia. I just usually say Luke and Leia together, but Luke and Chewie. This one right here is another Walking Dead one I have. This is not an actual signed thing. I think it's a reprint. I got it. My mom got it for me for Christmas one year. I'm not good with signatures or cursive or anything of that matter. So I can only make out like maybe a couple of these things, like Scott Wilson, who played Herschel, and Denai Guerrero, who played Michonne. Other than that, I see a bunch of people, and it's cool. It's definitely cool looking, and I like it. So yeah, this thing I got here, I got this at Box Lunch. They have a lot of cool Disney stuff, a lot of cool like Star Wars and Harry Potter. Like, if you're a part of big fandoms, Box Lunch has some great stuff. It's where I got, I think I got the sweater I was wearing in the first video. I got that there. They got tons of cool clothes and stuff like that. But this thing, actually, when you press this little button right here, it lights up red. But I don't have batteries in it, so or the batteries are dead in it, so it doesn't work right. I gotta put more batteries in it. But that kind of concludes the wall art aside from the Funko Pops. I got a bunch, and you guys can kind of see what I got here, but I'm gonna go through them because I do plan on making a video right after this one. Actually, I'm gonna record 2 videos. Another video of me running a gauntlet on these things where I'll take 2 random ones and tell you my favorite, and then for example, if I put Darth Vader and Sabine Wren together, I had to choose one that I liked more. Once I choose that one stays, or this one stays, whichever one I choose, and then another random one goes, and then it's just whichever one I like stays, and we'll see which one is my favorite. Whew. If you guys can't tell, I'm a talker, kinda. I like to ramble a lot, and sometimes I get out of breath. So yeah, we will go over the Funko Pops, and obviously you guys can see the neon sign. You gotta have a neon sign in your office. It's awesome. Back to the Future. Great movie. One of my favorite movies. It's awesome. We're definitely going to cover that on the podcast at some point. Speaking of the podcast, the first podcast episode we're going to do, and I know I said I was going to have the first episode before the first video, but I couldn't get around to it. But we're actually going to record the first episode of the podcast, I think probably tomorrow. Today's Friday. We're going to have it done Saturday, August 3rd. And I'm not sure exactly when it's going to be uploaded, but the first episode of the podcast is going to be the Karate Kid. If it's not out already, we're going to do the original Karate Kid because I love Cobra Kai. My girlfriend loves Cobra Kai, and that sounds insane because I've never seen the original Karate Kid. So we're going to watch it the first time. So you're going to get my first reactions. I'm going to take notes. I'm going to do all that stuff, and you guys are going to get to see that. So go and check that out whenever it's posted. I will keep you guys updated, and I'll tell you right here if it's uploaded or not. So here, it's uploaded, or maybe it's not. We'll see. All right, so now we're going to go over this bookshelf. I got each shelf themed after something else. The top shelf is Star Wars, and you guys probably seen this little thing glowing in the background. This is actually Caroline's. It's one of her gifts from her family on Christmas. It's really cool, and she graciously lets me use it in the background and on the shelf. But I got more Funko Pops here. The next shelf I have Marvel themed. Got the Funko Pops. I got the Marvel Encyclopedia. I've got Spidey freshman year comic book, and I got this little Funko Mini Moments from the WandaVision show. That was a good show. It wasn't my favorite Marvel show. Moon Knight or Loki probably take the cake on that one, but it was a pretty good show. It obviously was. It was good enough to spawn a bunch of different series. That was obviously the first one that they did for Marvel TV shows, and it was a good start to it. Next one is Disney. Disney holds a very, 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 very big spot in my heart. Love Disney. So the first thing I want to show you guys is I got this little pin right here, Oswald. You guys know I love Oswald. This, I feel like in the gauntlet, this Funko Pop is going to go far because, Walt Disney is a big inspiration for me. So keep an eye out for that video. Maybe he'll win. Who knows? You can go to Be Our Guest restaurant. It's in, I want to say, Fantasyland. You can go and try all the stuff from the movie. You can try the gray stuff. It's delicious. Don't believe me, ask the dishes. But yeah, as you're eating, like, Beast will come out and he will, you know, walk around. He won't stop and take pictures with you, but he'll walk around. You get to see him. You can take pictures of him from afar. And it's a very nice eating experience. The food is great. It's all around a good time. And then we got the Great Movie Candle. This actually smells like popcorn. If you open it, it is very pungent, like you don't even gotta light it, and it smells like popcorn. But why would you want to light it? Because it has this little Chinese theater wax thing. You don't want to melt that. That's like awesome. So we never plan on melting this or burning this. The next shelf we have kind of like a mixture. We've got Harry Potter and Percy Jackson. They have similar vibes to me, so I kind of put them on there, and obviously I was running out of shelf space, but I love Harry Potter. I've read all of the first book, and I've just started the second book. And then as for Percy Jackson, same deal. I've read most of the first book, meaning I've read all the first book except for the last chapter, and then I gotta start the second book. And then the last shelf, it's kind of a mixture of everything. It's got Wonka, because I like the Wonka movie. That Wonka movie was so good. And then we got the Cobra Kai Miyagi-Do shoes, the Vans collab that they did. They're pretty awesome. I love these shoes, but I got them a size too small, and I was just like, you know what, screw it. I don't want to wear these shoes anyways because I want them as a display piece, because they would look so much better if I didn't dirty them up. So I didn't take them back. I kept them, and now they're display pieces. Then we got another Back to the Future thing. You guys know, I've already said I love Back to the Future. So yeah, that's the shelf. So yeah, now time to show you some of the other little knickknacks I have. As if I haven't talked your ear off enough already, I'm not going to go over all the musical stuff I have. I mean, I will very quickly, but I'm not going to dive too deep into them. We've got electric guitar, acoustic guitar, still learning. I'm not amazing at it. Same with the piano. I've played piano a lot longer, or keyboard a lot longer than the guitars, but I'm not amazing at it. But the one thing I really want to show you is actually sitting right next to this, because holy crap, this might be my favorite thing in the room. You can get these at Galaxy's Edge. If you did not know, at Galaxy's Edge in Hollywood Studios, you can go into one of the stores and buy one of the lightsabers. They model them based off of the movies and TV shows. This one specifically is Kanan Jarrus from Star Wars Rebels, the animated show. It's my favorite show from Star Wars. I love it. Let's see, light this thing up. I love the way it feels. It's got a lot of weight to it, and if I had more money, I'd definitely collect these a lot more frequently, but maybe eventually I'll get a red one, because I'm dope to have a red one. This one's awesome. Before I had this one, I had these little guys right here. Kind of use them more as ambient lighting now. I don't know if this one's charged, but it's a small little one I got from Amazon. It's charged, and you can, you know, change the color. They're a lot smaller. Here's the size comparison. They're a lot smaller, so it's kind of easier to kind of play around with, you know, flip them and stuff like that. They won't be hitting ceilings and stuff. And the cool thing about this is they came with two. So you can actually put these two together, make them a dual-bladed lightsaber. And you can change the colors on both of them, so you can mix and match. So I found that really cool. Fun fact about these, I was actually I was playing around with them with my best friend, and while we were playing, I was trying to make it look all cool and stuff, so I was like, hey, let's go in slow motion, let's make an epic battle, and we were like locked in like this. For some reason, I thought the coolest idea was to move it and then try to, like, you know, jab him with it, and as soon as I moved it down, his just clocked me right in the face. It was funny, but it hurt. It was so funny. All right, now we're gonna go over some of the things I have on my desk, because I have a lot of cool stuff on my desk. At least they're cool to me. I like to decorate my desk because I'm, you know, working on whatever I'm working on. This is where I write. This is where I come up with video ideas and stuff like that. So yeah, I've got a little Stan Lee bobblehead with the Christmas hat on. That was a Christmas gift by Caroline's family. This thing you can get at Galaxy's Edge. I know they have these. And they have, and please forgive me, I know people get upset when you say this the wrong way, and I'm not too familiar with the names of the Star Wars like vehicles and stuff, but I think it's the AT-ATs, and I'm really hoping I'm not getting that wrong. But if I am, please forgive me. You guys know the things that I'm talking about. They have those in this little. They're like, it's like metal. It's really cool. It's got some weight to it. So yeah. Another part of me that I like is horror. I love horror, and this I got at the newest Scream movie that had come out. Well, I think it was last year. This came on the Souvenir Cup, and it's pretty cool. So I kept that. It's like a little thing. My best friend got me this for my birthday like 2 years ago, and it says, "You're the real superhero." Now onto the candles. I love candles. I can't stop buying candles. Like it's an actual problem that I can't stop buying candles. But my favorite candle is this one. Run to Universal. Run to the Universal store. Like if you can't get tickets inside of the park, just go to the Universal store and City Walk. Go on to the Universal online shop, because this thing, if I can get it open, I'm so sorry. If I can get it open, this smells so good. Not that you guys can smell it. I don't know why I opened it, but maybe I just want to smell it. Yeah, it smells amazing. This is my favorite candle. It smells so good. I've had 2 of them. One I actually bought at the park, and this one I bought online because I just needed more of it. But I love this candle. It smells so good. And these candles, you can find these at Hobby Lobby. Again, I got these 2 specifically at a buy one get one 50% off. I'm a big fan of Halloween and stuff like that goes along with horror. So I was looking for roasted pumpkin because Halloween vibes, bookends. It just smelled good. You can buy these little things at Hollywood Studios. They actually sell soda in these things. If you haven't seen them, you can buy Coke and Sprite in these little Star Wars bottles. And I thought it was neat, so I kept mine. I washed it out and kept mine. And just keep it right here. But these things, I got the, I like Ninja Turtles. So I got the Ninja Turtles comic book. This is a really interesting comic book. It kind of tells a big part of their story from origin and stuff like that, and each issue is, you know, a different illustrator, so that's pretty dope. I haven't read all of it, but I will get to it. And then I've got the Disney World book. I bought this at Barnes and Noble. I haven't actually, it's not like a linear read. It's kind of like a informational type thing. Yeah, you kind of can skim through it, and you know, it tells about the parks, what they've got. It's for the 50th anniversary, as you can tell, and it really does kind of satiate, you know, my needs for Disney World whenever I don't have the money to go back to the park. So my girlfriend got me that for my birthday, this past birthday, and yeah, that's awesome. You guys might have seen this. This is a cool little desk light, and I really like it. I use this whenever I could be reading a book. I could be like writing, or I don't know if I was still in school, I'd do homework or something. You can find this at Box Lunch as well, and it's fully manipulatable. What's the word? You can move it. Yeah, you can move it. You can move it around. It can go up and down and stuff like that. And you can move this too, but I'm not going to. But yeah, you can move all this. Move the wings, close them, open them. Obviously, you can close them. You can open them, and you can move this one up and down. Make it look all cool and stuff like that. Okay, so now we're sitting at the desk because there's a couple things I wanted to show you while I was sitting down. I want to put up the ambient lighting too, so if I'm ever at my desk recording something, this is kind of the setup you'll see. Maybe I'll clean it up and add something more interesting over here, but this is like a secondary filming location. This is where I'm going to be doing the gauntlet on the Funko Pops, so stay tuned for that. But these are some other things I wanted to show you. If you guys like Harry Potter, you guys are really going to like this in this part of the video. Because I wanted to show you my wand collection. Call me a nerd if you want. I don't care, I'll take that as a compliment. So the first one I have is Ron's wand. This is part of the Noble collection. You can actually buy this at Barnes & Noble. So if you like this, Barnes & Noble sells a bunch of these, and it's kind of like a resin. It's got a little bit of weight to it as compared to the Universal ones, which are a tad bit different, and I'll explain that because I think the next one I have is, the next one is a Universal. So the next one I have is from Universal Studios. It is Newt's Commanders. It's the box it comes in. You can go to Ollivanders and you can go and buy these at either Diagon Alley or Hogsmeade. In the Ollivander's Wand Shop show, you can actually get chosen by the wand shop employee owner. I'm not sure exactly what the lore is behind the Universal Park version of that, but they'll choose you, and then the wand will choose you. It'll go through like a whole little, ceremony, and they'll, see what happens. But I've never gotten to do it. I've never been chosen, but I've gotten to witness it, gotten to see that show. It's actually a pretty cool show. So if you're going to Universal for the first time, go check out that show because it's pretty dope. But these wands are a lot more light, and that is because these are interactive ones. They come with this little map in every box that shows you the map of both Hogsmeade and Diagon Alley at the Universal Parks, both Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. And the map is because these interactive wands have like a little infrared tip, I think that's what it's called. You can go to certain spots in Hogsmeade and Diagon Alley and actually find these little golden little plates on the ground, and it tells you certain motion to do in a certain direction, and something will happen whenever you wave this little interactive wand. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. Go find it for yourself, or stay tuned because next time I go to Universal, I'm going to do it for you guys. So the next one I have is another interactive one. I have a lot of the heroes wands, and I wanted like a villain, but I don't like Voldemort's wand. I think it's ugly. But maybe this one's ugly to somebody, and that's perfectly okay too. But this one is a Death Eater. It's got a skull. It's got the very Halloween vibes that I like. But yeah, you can see the little infrared tip. You can go and you can do all these things. I personally think that this one will work great in Nocturne Alley. They've got some interactive things in Nocturne Alley. This one fits very well back there. Also, if it's very hot in Florida when you're down in Universal and Diagon Alley, go to Nocturne Alley because it's dark, it's very cool, it's a nice place to relax, and it's air conditioned. So at least last time I went it was. So yeah, that's a great place to go. The next one I have is actually part of an exclusive design collection. In New York City, they have a store dedicated to Harry Potter that's got a bunch of cool clothes and decorations and collectibles and stuff like that. And this wand is actually part of their exclusive design collection that you can only find certain designed wands at this New York store. And I got the Ravenclaw diadem. It's a very ornate one. It's not interactive. It's got the blue jewels and stuff like that to kind of mimic the diadem. They had some that looked like the castle from Harry Potter, like Hogwarts. They had some that looked like what are they called? Bowtruckles. I can't exactly remember the pronunciation, but the little picket from Fantastic Beasts, little bug kind of leafy type creature that Newt always carried around. They had something that looked like that. And they had, the mascots and stuff turned into wands and stuff like that. Caroline actually has one from the exclusive design collection that looks like a phoenix. It's really cool. If I can get her to show you guys one day, I'll definitely do that. And this last one I got for Christmas 2 years ago. Caroline got it for me, and it's also part of the Nova collection. It's got these little things right here that I actually like. I think it's cool. It's very regal like, and I like that. But this one is Sirius Black's wand, and it's got all the cool engravings, the little cube tip or handle. I really like this wand. But if I had to say my favorite, I would say the diadem one is probably my favorite. But this one is also a good one. I think this is actually the diadem one is my most recent. I got this one shortly before. So yeah, this one's a good one. So that is all the ones I have for you guys today, and that's actually going to wrap up this video. It's been definitely a more chill video. You guys got to know me a bit more, know all the stuff that I like, and maybe I inspired you guys to go get stuff for yourself. Maybe you guys like some of the stuff that I had in here, and you might go out into the world and find it. And if that's the case, then awesome. We have something in common. The next video I'm going to be posting is a Funko Pop Gauntlet. I'm going to start recording that directly after this, and it will come out sometime after this video is posted. Keep an eye out for the Ticket Booth podcast. Like I said, the first episode is going to be Karate Kid. I'm excited for that. I'm gonna record it tomorrow. It's gonna be awesome. And yeah, so keep an eye out for that. Like I said, I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. As always, I've been your grim grinning host, Blake, and I hope to catch you guys in the next video.